Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. We are just about to the New York close here. It's almost 4. It is Wednesday, March 16th. We had quite a bit of news come out today with the FOMC not too far ago. Let's get right into it with micro oil here. You can see, if I scroll back for you, we opened gap down from the close yesterday. And these bars, again, are very large, so most likely untradeable for many people with the margin requirements and such. But here, you can see that they came down, had sellers for a good hour or so of the day that were holding and making charge of that. Several possible entries were available to students based off these HVA levels that we give out our students. Yes, the night before, believe it or not. But we did finish net down for the day in oil. Now, if we take a look here at gold, not a whole lot of special movements in gold in terms of opening gap down or up. And like the other markets you'll see, we actually opened in balance pretty close to the close. Not terribly far from it. We did open down below it, but they continue that momentum of going down as we've seen in the prior days. Found some support, kind of tried to rally, but they just could not get past that opening high, and they made some newer lows, and then they tried again, and then some real selling stepped in, made some more lows before that bottom was put in ultimately, and then they went sideways for the remainder of the day until the end here, where you'll see we're already closed. Remember, gold closes, and then this was the FOMC. So we're already well closed in gold, but even the after hours trading in gold got smacked hard. Look at the size of those bars. And eventually in the after hours overnight market, it looks like they made some newer highs. So in terms of what's going to happen in the overnight, who knows, but it looks like at this moment buyers are in charge. But when that overnight kicks in, we'll see if they'll continue with that momentum or not. Now, getting into our equities, they're currently trying to close out here, making some new highs for the day. You'll see that it was quite the day in the equities. We opened gap up from that close from yesterday, and they just continued that buying momentum. It was kind of choppy in the morning, but you can see that these levels held for the most part that our students are having the night before. Yes, they made some highs, and then they attempted to make it higher, but kind of just wavered out, and it got really choppy. And then it kind of just melted down, and then that brought us to the FOMC. Boom, you can see the large bars there, taking out tons of people's stops that just don't know what they're doing. If that's one of you, hey, you can come seek us out. Learn all about trading around news. It's not very hard. I'm not going to give away our educational information here, but other than that, there are still entries after news that were monster winners for some students here, if they took them or not. But you see that they made some newer lows, surpassing that opening low, driving it down, and then having a short rally before they finally got to the range from yesterday and hitting the close and then penetrating in further. And then I guess the 2:30 news was good. And it drove up the market so much so that they came back and put in some new highs for the day. What did you look at that? Interesting day. It's just a news day, which is also during rollover week. So two markets are being traded right now. Currently, this is the June market that you're seeing. Not a much different story in the NASDAQ here. Opening gap up from the close. If I scroll back, if I can go. Initial buying, finding resistance, coming down, hitting that support from the open, and then boom. As you can see, another edge holding there for students. Ultimately making those highs, hitting them as support again, and then making some new highs, and then you'll see it's almost the same story. They kind of just make another new high and then go sideways for a while before, starting that selling and that choppiness and getting down to the FOMC again. Boom, driving it down, making new lows, and then the 2:30 news wiping that FOMC information out. So it is what it is. Just a ton of movement in terms of where it went in volatility. Still have quite large bars in all markets. It is still volatile. Again, it is still rollover for the equities. So there are two contracts being traded. Volume is split between the two, not equally today. Just more so on the June contract, but Friday is the last day for March's contract. So we'll see how the markets respond, and then Monday it'll just be the one main active contract that people are going to be trading here. But looks like we finished net positive in our equities, even though we came back down to the close and beyond in some of those equities. It could have kept going, but I guess that 2:30 news really must have been something for them to rally at the end there. If you're interested in finding out more information about these levels, how you trade with them, how you can get them on your charts each night before the next trade session, come find us. We're Target Trading Academy. You can find us on our website at targettradingacademy.com, or go to Facebook. We have a page there as well. Get in touch with the representative at either location, and they'll quickly show you a little bit what we do, and you'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world, and why we have so many live, profitable students in our rooms each day. We look forward to seeing you.